Shaneak, like, let it be known to chat, if you are looking at this matchup being like, okay, why should I fear Shaneak? He beat Bloom in Tea Party 1. We also cannot see the game.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. I did see that grand final. Yes, you're right. That was a massive pop from that.
Yeah, it was a huge one, and Shaneak obviously already making waves at Brentwood Brawl as well, matching up into Skaws, someone who's shown time and time again that they have absolute source in their kit, and showing that Toon Link has a lot more than just a sword.
You know, I'm kind of glad we see Inkling now. We don't see Inkling that much anymore. I've not seen a lot of Inkling at all, and, you know, it's cool to see.
It really is, especially seeing as, like, Day 1 Ultimate, it was one of those characters where I was like, oh, this is a dominatingly good character!
Oh, for sure,
And where have they gone?
Yeah, like, who plays him?
Yeah, who?
I mean, again, you know, one thing about Skaws is, you know, he's had an incredible improvement. Like, an absolutely incredible improvement. Woo! Beautiful up smash there and taking the first stock. Yeah, great improvement as well, an amazing glove as well as a character, as a player. And as a character specialist. But Shaneak.
Hello?
Hello? What?
Roll out the ambulance just to bring the funeral hearse. Uh-oh, slamming Skaws into that blast zone. Goodbye and good night on your first stock, sir.
100%, and already making it 2-2. We're already very much so even now. The Ink also playing a bit of a factor there. Daleks into a bit of that damage as well.
Oh, 100%. It's actually something that people tend to forget a lot, seemingly, that when you're covered in ink, you take more damage. I don't know, I just don't see it really talked about whenever it happens.
I guess people just, like, it's a thing, you know?
Yeah. It's what the character does.
Yeah.
And that jab, applying that ink effect while also finding some nice damage for Shaneak. Skaws peppering that shield with a bomb, which obviously...
Tries to go for that up tilt up air, man, but you gotta be careful there. That down B coming out from Shaneak, trying to cover any options that Skaws has, and now he's covered in ink.
And it is Skaws bouncing around, holding that shield, but Shaneak finds his way in, pops the up smash, and says goodbye to that second stock.
Absolutely. The jab there, tries to continue it, notices the boomerang, beautiful shield as well there, and now Skaws using that boomerang as well to get that extra damage, beautiful up B as well, but now Shaneak trying to find these pokes, but the up air poke itself, 116, and now Skaws needs an answer if he wants to make these stocks even.
Totally. Needs just something solid. That up tilt looking to pop Shaneak into a bad spot, but they still do just make it back to the stage, resetting the neutral. Skaws finding the sword to the temple, though.
Oh, it's tough.
Damage is nice, but when they're at this kind of percent, is it necessary?
See, that's, yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking, too. I'm not sure. There's a jab coming out from Shaneak there. Again, building up that damage is going to become very important. You know, getting a kill option here. That ink as well, pretty low. Might want to, you know, stock right back up on there. Wait a minute, the bomb hit of down B, up B, sorry?
Yes, saved his jump though expertly. That could be a dead Skaws. Was Shaneak teabagging at the ledge? Wait, did I see that right, or was I wrong?
No, I think what Shaneak was trying to do was get
ink. Thank God. I was about to say, was that the rudest disrespect I've seen in a tournament?
Yeah, I don't think it was a teabag. I think Shaneak was trying to get some ink.
Breathe.
That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Okay. Well, either way, a very explosive first game from both players, considering they've both got bombs in their kit. But that's not the point. Both players doing insanely well during that first game to show us why they've earned their place in winner's side of top 32.
Yeah, a lot of projectiles being thrown around, I mean, as expected with these characters, right? So you're going to see a very fast-paced game, and, you know, from what we took from the first stock, Shaneak made it very quick. But Town and City, a much bigger stage here, Daleks. Tell me, will this impact it in any way, shape, or form?
Now, it should be interesting, especially seeing that this is Skaws' counter pick, and I can kind of understand why. Because if Town and City is known for two things, one is its size, but secondarily, obviously they're both kind of pseudo-zoners, it's going to help both of them basically as much as each other.
For sure.
But it's got a very high ceiling and very close walls. Inkling likes to kill off the top, Toon Link likes to kill off the side.
Ah, yeah, true.
So that's probably where the counter pick has come from.
That makes sense, that makes sense. And I think, you know, obviously Skaws can benefit from that a lot more, again, as you said, Toon Link having those side blasters. But it seems like Shaneak's advantage right now has pushed Skaws down to 108% here, so it could be... Wait, did the boomerang go through the stage?
I hope not. Either way.
Anyway.
That bomb found on the shield will be popping them up into that forward air. Toon Link hitting surprisingly harder than most of the other links with singular sword hits that do even more damage than his adult counterparts.
Absolutely.
Big hit. Pop score. Shaneak up to that platform, actually.
back airs again. Shaneak trying to be a little bit careful here, throwing out that bomb to potentially stuff any jumps there, but it seems like now Skaws using them projectiles, now trying to keep Shaneak out, but the Inkling is able to find their way in. Now you have to be a little bit careful here to not be hit by an option that there. Skaws good up B, and Shaneak down the stop.
Yeah, there we go. The bomb's being pulled by Skaws, put in hand, and he put to work 70% on Shaneak. But Shaneak says, how dare you? And slaps you with a paintbrush for your hubris, resetting both players down to their second stock.
Exactly, taking that beautiful, beautiful stock there. You know, a bit of a slap to the face, but it is what it is.
And speaking of slaps to the face, time and time again, Shaneak is beaten with Toon Link's sword. Right around the face and off to that left side of the stage where they are being kept.
Yeah, they are being kept right now. Like, big gate kept there. You know, those boomerangs as well coming into play, and it seems like, you know, Skaws able to get those conversions, you know, off of a Zaire into maybe an up air or something, is really doing him wonders right now. The up B there coming up from Skaws misses the forward tilt. Shaneak now trying to build something here with a forward air, and is throwing that bomb to maybe cover some ink there, but it doesn't seem to be working out right now.
Oh, back after back air. Shaneak starts putting Skaws off the side of the stage, giving him the taste of his own medicine. And he's still, once again, bounced to the other side, covered with the bomb. Tries to get a roll read, but it doesn't quite work because Skaws is so content to just sit in that shield.
100%.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. There's the roll.
Ooh, goodbye. Yeah. That's going to
goodbye. Slamming the door on his face with that roll or F smash. But it doesn't matter. Those bombs are now being thrown out. Skaws trying to edge guard Shaneak again. A bit of that gatekeeping that we did see before, Daleks.
Also, I do want to note something that I did just actually see almost have a little bit of an effect on the match. It's a secondary effect that a lot of people forget.
Right.
The roller leaves Ink on the stage. It's the only move in Inkling's arsenal that does that, and it slows you down. And if Toon Link's known for another thing, it is his kind of really good ground speed.
Yes.
So Shaneak doing roller, even if it misses, somewhat soft counters that.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, slows down Toon Link, as you said before, and, you know, puts Skaws in a bit of a difficult situation there. And it seems like right now Shaneak able to cover that beautiful jab reset into the forward smash.
Very nice to see.
Playing real nice and clean right now. Good grab there from Shaneak into the up air. But that ceiling just saving Skaws a little bit, being a bit high. 125 has some rage now. Skaws has to try and find something and push that advantage if he wants to get some damage.
Shaneak goes back to that stage, just dominating that neutral area, but Skaws lives on from that. The up B coming in clutch. Early kill!
Oh my
God.
No way! That could have been very, very dangerous.
It very much could have done, and I think instantly has put Shaneak in a place of, oh my god.
Oh my god, no wait. Oh, okay.
Whoa, okay, yeah. You cannot be confident that you've won until the word game comes up on the screen. And Skaws also has that exact same mentality, clinging onto life and just peppering Shaneak with more and more damage.
Absolutely, and the up air now, this could potentially go any way. The forward throw. The bomb's out. Now Shaneak has to try and wait for Skaws to throw out something so that he can punish it. The bomb! The snipe!
The absolute bomb. It's just the bomb tossed from like the ledge all the way into that blast zone of, hey, catch! Whoosh!
Think fast! Like, I can't!
If it takes you to the face like that at, what was it, like 170% in the end, there was not much you could do about it, unfortunately. Ouch.
He's sleepy.
I love Sleep. That guy's so cool.
I love Sleep.
He's not listening to us. How dare he?
Forget Showdown.
I literally imagine prioritizing your housemate over Brentwood Brawl, the #1 place to be for Smash Bros. I don't know why they're counting it as London. This is East of England, but they're saying it's a London event. They're lying for their own hubris. It's not London, it's Essex. Either way, here we go into game 3.
Oh,
wait, there's a wolf?
This is definitely interesting. Yeah, I was about to say, we switched straight into wolf here, Dallas.
Sorry, Shaneak changed to wolf. Shaneak, who won 2 games with Inkling. Shaneak, whose Inkling won Tea Party. Skaws living, I think, insanely long in that last game, has given Shaneak a bit of a wake-up call of, I need to kill this Toon Link, and quicker.
I think so, maybe, but I think, you know, that character pick could be what Shaneak needs to, again, as you said, pack it away quite quick. But, if not careful, Skaws could try and make some work of this. Oh, but that down air just missing ever so slightly, and the back throw capitalizing straight off, and Shaneak with a very comfortable lead right now.
I mean, usually when you see a player change to a different character after winning, it is normally a mentality thing. And sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. And so far, it's been paying off really nicely. Skaws being forced onto this back foot, being almost pressured into holding forward, having to take the stock off Shaneak and take it soon.
Yeah, you have no choice, especially with an aggressive character like Wolf, the flash, but no, nothing afterwards, and Skaws was able to punish it. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. The forward tilt there, and now Skaws has that control that he needs, potentially trying to take the stock now. The forward tilt misses, but the up B will cover. Compensation, baby, and Skaws makes it 2-2.
That boomerang hitting the shield. Shaneak getting, well, actually edge-guarding, sorry. Shaneak edge-guarding Skaws really nicely, but that get-up attack will be covering the options that Shaneak was trying to steal.
Absolutely, and sorry. Shaneak has one projectile to use, while Skaws has a plethora.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a little bit of a different thing here, where not all sorts of projectiles are being thrown around. It's sort of like Skaws is throwing around those projectiles, having that sort of neutral control on stage, and that boomerang as well playing into effect.
Totally. And Shaneak has to roll in there and gets caught by the bomb, but it doesn't matter. The knockback's so negligible that they get off their dash attack before Skaws has a chance to punish them.
Definitely.
Ooh, okay, you can't keep hitting bombs. That's not how you get away from them. You're going to get punished from this soon.
You're going to get hit. It's just going to happen. What happens when you touch a bomb?
It blows up.
Exactly.
Skaws popping Shaneak up the side of the stage, force them into a recovery situation.
Oh my god! Okay! See, that's what Skaws was going for in the previous games, but the character switch did wonders, and the Nair coming out. This is it. Shaneak just needs to take this stock in order to advance straight to top 16, but if Skaws does this, it becomes a 2-1 game.
It's literally this, yeah, as you said, it's the same on both sides. Both lifelines are beeping faster than ever, hoping not to flatline. Skaws, though, peppering Shaneak with Sword Strike after Sword Strike. 55% is very, very nice at this point, and Shaneak answers back with a down throw combo that basically does all the same work that Skaws has done.
Absolutely, there's the Zair coming out from Skaws there. A nice back air. Skaws playing a little bit more patient now, doesn't want to overextend or get himself punished, but there it is, forward air into back air. The neutral B, there's the edge guard, but Skaws managing to make it back. You fell short, and Skaws is still in this.
Uh-oh, yeah. Okay, you might have just heard that there. Skaws asked Shaneak, are you staying on Wolf? And Shaneak instantly, no. You're not a chance. I'm going back to Inkling.
Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Don't blame you. I do not blame them for that.
Yeah, I can fully understand why going back. I can understand the switch. I can understand that being in that, like, bad of a situation can kind of, like, judder you and be like, hold on, this character's not doing it. I couldn't kill them. That was really bad. I need something else.
For sure.
But then after how dominating Game 1 was, the moment you lose on that new character, it's like, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Maybe Game 2 was a fluke. Let's try it again. So, what do you think? What kind of stage do you think we're going to see Azura?
I was thinking like maybe SBF once again. Probably small battlefield, I think.
Yeah, considering that this is actually Shaneak's counter pick this time, they get to go wherever they think Inkling is going to benefit most. We're not going to see Town. We're not. No way.
Oh, for sure. We're not. No, for sure. I think it was probably SBF, but no, PS2.
I'm trying to tell from the song. I think it's PS2.
PS2. Yeah, there we go.
They are, in fact, two top players in the UK, so they realize that the banning process is negligible, and we are once again going to PS2.
Oh,
of course. But,
wait,
the damage? Wait, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying.
When did that happen? Wait.
Oh, but Skaws just managing to make it right back up, and Shaneak doesn't get that jab, and again, 101% right now, and it seems like, you know, Skaws has the upper hand a little bit more right now, but Shaneak fighting back, clawing back even.
I get it.
Yeah.
Either way, Skaws snaps back to that ledge, has to get something on Shaneak, and does that up-air killing?
It killed?
I know it kills early, but that kind of early at that kind of point?
Yeah, I didn't expect that either.
I feel like there was some wonky DI on the part of Shaneak, and it's fine. It happens to everyone. It really does. It's just, in a situation like this, can you afford for it to happen to you?
Whoa! Wait, grabbed right out of the roller as well, and Shaneak was not able to slow down Skaws in any way, and that speed and the momentum that Skaws has from the previous game is just translating really, really nicely right now. If he's able to hold on to this stock for a little longer, the Zair coming out, just saving Skaws a little bit there.
Nice back air from Shaneak. Will be popping Skaws to that ledge and resets the neutral once again. The F tilt putting in work and dash attack. Skaws just not giving Shaneak a chance to breathe. Shielding that roller will also be giving them a little bit of advantage to work with.
Definitely. There's that forward air coming out from Shaneak, just putting Skaws off of the stage, trying to hold on with that bomb, but the invincibility will say no, it's not happening. They're down to 152%. A big hit here might be able to do it there. No punish, goes around, doesn't get the punish, though the shield managing to pop up there for Skaws.
Ooh, nice dash attack will be putting even more damage onto the board for Skaws, but look at that, Toon Link at 162. You need him dead, and you need him dead soon, Shaneak.
Oh, the forward air.
Oh my god. Skaws is 2 stocks in the lead.
Absolutely, already some incredible stuff there. There it is, there's the roller, and Shaneak having a little bit of that speed advantage there. Might be able to make something work. The back throw here might do it. No, the DI, 180, still living. The bomb didn't send the other way. It sent the other way. And Shaneak not able to find this kill right now. Scores up 3-1 in terms of stocks.
Yeah, Skaws should be dying to literally any attack at 196. It almost feels like Shaneak has kind of tossed this game away. Like, you did see a little pause, a little contemplation after the bomb sent the wrong way. So it could just be that Shaneak's kind of tossed this away and been like, okay, game 5. I'm focusing all on game 5.
Definitely.
You can't blame, but...
Woo! Beautiful conversion. Scores.
Rage. All rage.
Rage,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
It's a character with a notoriously insane kill power at 200%.
Definitely, definitely. Beautiful,
Ouch.
beautiful stuff there from Scores.
Definitely. And
So
here
now
we
we
go.
think our first game 5?
I think it might be. I think it actually might be. We've had so many, like, literal categorical nail-biter games, but we haven't seen a game 5 yet, which doesn't seem to correlate, but this is going to be our first one. So if Shaneak can find that kind of that headspace that the first 2 games won him and yoink that back, it's still so doable. But Skaws has been putting in so much work.
Scores has been putting on a lot of work, like an extreme amount of work. And I mean, we've been seeing it, you know, first 2 games, it was a little bit difficult to play against, you know, Inkling. But was able to bring that back with the momentum that he had against, obviously, beating Shaneak's Wolf. And again, it translated really nicely to that game 4. The question is now, will it work in game 5?
I can see, obviously, Skaws thinking really hard about what character to play. I can now say, I'm surprised at going back to Inkling, because I've said it earlier in the stream, I'll say it again, the #1 thing in Smash, I personally think, is mentality. And if you've got this kind of like negative connotation after last game, I don't know,
man.
Sometimes it'd be better to switch to a secondary you're less confident on that makes you feel happier in that moment, if that makes sense.
It could be that, but I also think it's more of a, hey, Inkling is a safer bet.
Yeah, totally.
So maybe I'm just going to stick with Inkling instead of letting my mentality ruin my Wolf, for example.
I totally understand that. Because there is, once again, note that this is still winner's side. There is still losers, so if you can save any mentality, do it. Because even if you drop this set, there's so much more tournament and a loser's run to go.
Definitely.
But let's not count Shaneak out. It is game 5 after all, and look at this lead.
Look at this lead and look at the momentum Shaneak has. The up B down, the back air, and Shaneak able to take Scores out. That must make you feel good.
It really, really must. Confidence renewed, power levels rising.
Oh, for sure.
Skaws needs to find
that bomb.
Yeah, what the hell happened
That
there?
bomb. It was like kind of stuck to the edge of the platform, and as soon as Scores jumped, it just went off.
Yeah.
And it was like perfect timing as well.
Either way, Skaws makes it back to that stage, but just really needs to land like an F smash or something. Just needs a kill on Shaneak and needs it soon.
Needs it quick.
Boomerang should be covering that recovery, but Shaneak can just snap to that ledge from below, so it's just not going to be doing the work that it will on some others. Oh my god, this is a new Skaws. That's new Skaws. It's a new Shaneak. There we go. There's the point I wanted to make.
Shaneak turned up.
Yeah.
Now we're at 3-1. Pendulum went one way, and now it's completely swung. Momentum is swinging right now, and it seems like, you know, now it's in Shaneak's favor. Scores able to get that forward smash, but no, still living at 130 Dallas.
Exactly, goes back to that ledge. Shaneak just putting in even more pressure. Any damage?
Wow! Whoa!
So, how the hell do you go from that game 3 and game 4 to that game 5? Shaneak has something, like, big what was he cooking moment. There is something in there, and I would love to know what it was.